The problem over the last few years that I've noticed is this water bottle issue. Just in America, I believe 50 billion bottles are sold just in the United States alone, and only 20 to 23% is recycled. That's a massive problem. If you do the math, that's millions and millions of dollars just being tossed away.
One of the biggest things that we push actually is hydration. When they purchase it, they most likely don't leave with it. So that's one of the things that we find a lot, is finding them throughout the gym as the day goes on. Within each class, we'll have at least 1 or 2 bottles per class. So by the end of the day, we're at like 10 to 15 water bottles that we're throwing out, just playing that who's who's game and not knowing what it is. So we end up throwing away at least 10 to 15 bottles a day.
I buy a 24 pack of water every time I go to the grocery store, if not more. And when I bring it home, the kids will go through it, drink the water, leave it in the kitchen, the living room, the bedrooms. And then when I gather them all together and give them to them, they say, that's not mine.
I was going to the gym, dropping my daughter off. She had a terrible cold she was getting over. I grabbed a couple of waters. I was kind of in a rush that day. Went to the gym, had a great workout, and I was extremely thirsty. Jumped in my truck. I noticed there were 2 waters there. I couldn't believe it. One of them was definitely mine. The other bottled water, she only took a couple of sips and she went to school. I drove home, and as soon as I pulled in, it hit me, and I came up with the idea that there had to be some type of marking or identifier on that bottle. After months have gone by, I've come up with at least 10 or 15 or more variations of this prototype. We're very happy with the end results, which is going to cost next to nothing for a private label company. We decided that having an identifier on the cap is the way to go. That way everyone knows it's youRcap.
I think Lee's idea is great. I think emojis make things fun. I'm the type of person where I actually utilize what he's thinking. I always drink water while I'm working out, and I always have a Poland Springs bottle.
But if people knew which one was theirs, it would avoid that confusion throughout the day. There's so many CrossFits in the area, I'm sure have the same problem.
I buy cases of water for my kids at home. I'll walk in the garage and find 3 or 4 almost full bottles.
This concept is definitely going to be fun for families, especially the kids.
My kids aren't wasting water all the time, and I don't have to fight with them about water bottles.
It's definitely going to get kids to consume more water and the bottlers to sell more water. It's going to get people talking about recycling, and it's going to get people talking about the new youRcap water bottle. It's going to cost next to nothing for a private label company or a bottling company.
And we have Poland Spring bottles here. Some people rip a little bit off so they know it's theirs. You know, if they had something like your idea, they wouldn't have to do that.
People care about the waste and the recycling. They want it fixed. It's going to solve a couple of problems: recycling, waste, and even spreading germs. Like that moment that I had, I could have taken a sip of a bottle, but I probably would have got sick. There was a good chance. So I think it solves 3 good problems, and it's going to be fun.